Barbados is a water-scarce country. We all know that. And at the moment, we're going through a prolonged drought, so that there are parts of Barbados in which people have a difficulty in getting water. Water is necessary for life. It is necessary for human life. It is necessary for the plant life. It is necessary for animal life. It is necessary for everything. And therefore we have a serious obligation to use water responsibly. Water does not belong to us. It belongs to everything in Barbados, everything. Now, there are some people who enjoy taking a bath in a bathtub. And some people love using oils and all that sort of stuff to relax themselves and all. Let me tell you, when you fill your bathtub, you're wasting water. We need to make a conversion from bathing to taking a shower, and taking a short shower. We need to use water as little as possible. You know, you and I brush our teeth a couple of times a day. We often let the pipe flow while we're washing our teeth, brushing our teeth. We're wasting water. When we're washing up dishes, we let the water flow. We're wasting water. We let pipes drip and drip and drip. We're wasting water. When we get a lot of rain, water flows in the land. Why not get a couple of 500 gallons of water tanks? Conserve the water. When we're washing the car, we don't need to use the hose. Why not use a bucket and a sponge? In watering the garden, especially at this time, why not use a watering can? The more water we use, the more fossil fuel, because water is pumped by electricity. And electricity in Barbados is based upon fossil fuel. Let's move to electricity. Electricity is produced by the burning of fossil fuel at the moment. There are some homes and businesses that have photovoltaic panels, but by and large, electricity is generated by fossil fuel. Air conditioning units burn a lot of fossil fuel. If we have to have air conditioning units, let us not have the thermostat low. The lower the thermostat, the colder the room, the more electricity we're using. Therefore, let us higher the thermostat and keep it at a comfortable level. We're saving electricity. We burn lights without needing to burn them. We can change our light bulbs from incandescent to energy saving. It costs a little bit more money. In the long run, it saves money, it saves energy. Remember, pumping water generating electricity is generating carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, causing global warming. The use of garbage. Our landfill produces methane. And the more garbage that is dumped in the landfill, the more methane is produced. Why not let's do some recycling or some sorting out at home? You know, whenever we cut trees and trim hedges, we put them into the garbage. That's not necessary. We could begin a compost program at home. Compost is a process where organic material is broken down and it becomes natural fertilizer. So if we have a compost bin and we put our kitchen peelings and we put our organic trimmings into the compost bin and we turn it over regularly, wet it and so on and so forth, it becomes natural fertilizer. It goes back into the soil. Look at what we're saving. And look at how our soil is being enriched. Paper. With the advent of computers, we use less paper. But you know what? We still use a lot of paper. You know, paper is produced, made initially at least, from the cutting down of trees. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and let off oxygen. The forests are the lungs of the planet. If we have to use paper, why not print on both sides? We should never discard a piece of paper unless the other side is used. We can conserve. We can conserve our forests by using paper as little as we can. Those are some fundamental things that all of us can do.
I'd like to add to that. As families, I think we can have conversations in our families about how we're using water, how we're using electricity, and really look at that as a family. I think we could go through a process of education of ourselves as families and in communities and community groups, churches, about how the ecology is affecting our world and how our commitment to lifestyle is fueling this change and the rising temperature. And I think as a nation, we need to influence our own government and our representatives for the Paris meeting in December to really represent us as a country and to represent us well so that we get the kinds of agreement that will help us